Welcome back to the Autistic Engineer ASMR Wizard 101 series. So, where we last left off last time, we were gonna go talk to the king. But now apparently he's waiting on a snack, so he won't talk to us. Okay, come on bird, let's flap your arms and spaz out. Let's go talk to Cromshell and figure out what to do. So apparently, little kids in this game, they can, sure, you can fight monsters all day long, but figuring out how to do things on your own is not a doable thing. You know, leave the thinking for the adults and the fighting dangerous monsters that want to eat you. Yet that's the little kid activity. Cause it doesn't, like, my wand look cool without glowiness and all that. I think it's pretty snazzy.
Receiving no visitors? How unlike him! What's that you say about tea and crumpets? That's unusual for the king. He's never been fond of them before.
Interesting.
I have an idea. Catherine is the head cook. She's certain to be the one preparing the tea and royal crumpets.
Well, then we shall go to her.
She knows King Thermidor better than almost anyone. Speak to her and see if she'll help us. Her house is down the street.
Will do. Off to the king's personal baker. I guess it didn't necessarily say that it was personal baker, but I feel like every king needs one, you know? Nothing quite beats good baked goods. I have a coworker at work, and, like, no one can beat her baking. It's nuts. Hello, Catherine.
Hello. Is there something I can help you with?
Yes, the king's tea and crumpets.
Oh, I'm glad Sir Thomas thought to send you here. Ah, goodness, someone else sees it. I thought I was going mad. Wait, you haven't seen the king yet? Oh, you must see for yourself what is wrong.
Indeed I must. Indeed I must.
The king came back from his world tour different, but in a good way. And now it's like he's someone else.
Okay, so that kind of implies that you didn't like him before.
I can get you in to see him, but first I have to prepare the royal snack of tea and crumpets.
I'm guessing you're gonna need some help
I
with
can
that.
make the tea, but some of those Riverclaw scoundrels outside swipe the crumpets I baked this morning.
I'll go beat him up for some snacks.
Can
then.
you go and get those crumpets back for
I've
me?
already had to fight these guys like 3 times. Yeah, she's kind of obsessed with the king, if you can't tell. Also, there's a fish in a cage. I quite like that. Defeat more of these Riverclaw guards. Why is it always in groups of 3? Oh, I'll join this person. Crud. Freaking royal guard joined. I should have timed that better. I'll hit with an AoE next turn. I don't think this fella's doing too well. Well, at least he healed, that's good. Wait, if he has the elemental ward or whatever it's called, the one where it's the storm and fire, they made these specking into ice. As a storm, I do not know why you do that. Figured you wanna, spec into death to get, to get the faint spell. guy's Heine. I did not get a power pip this time, sadly. I figured out this guy because I'm guessing he's on one of the ones you have to defeat 3 of them. And I will say Storm has no way of getting an AoE before level, like, I think it's 26 or 28 or something like that, whenever you get Tempest. At least no good way. I think there are some crown bets that you can get that can give you an AoE earlier, but I mean, who wants to spend crowns on a bet? You already have to spend so many on just, you know, going through and actually buying the game zones and all that. Like, I have absolutely zero problem spending money on unlocking the game because it's a fun game, but I am not going to be spending money on bets. Now they shall all perish. But it doesn't matter what you do this turn, they're literally all dead right now. There's pretty much 0% chance that any of them survive this. Because I have 100% accuracy. Done been ruffle stomp scrubs.
No! We love our crumpets.
Well, I need them, so I'm gonna beat you up. Now back to the baker. Here are the crumpets. They're probably a little soggy because we're under a river.
Excellent. You recovered them. The king certainly loves his midday snack of tea and crumpets. I've prepared the tea. If you take it to the king, I'm sure he'll see you. Maybe you'll be able to see what's wrong.
Excellent idea, Catherine.
Wizards unite! It's time everyone knows the key to defeating the forces of evil. Come see me in Old Town to learn more.
Interesting. I don't actually remember what that is. Oh, I think he's the one that, like, teaches you about the team-up kiosk. I will say it is kind of fun, especially if you do that as, like a higher level. Like, I'll sometimes hop on my level 90-something character and just help people through, like, you know, just some older content.
You have the tea and the crumpets? It's about time. His Majesty was getting very hungry. Go on in.
God, yes, that is what I'm here for. Definitely not espionage. Trying to figure out what on earth is wrong with the king. It's, you know, I'm just a snack delivery boy, that's all. Something doesn't look quite right.
You dare to intrude on King King Thermidor? Who do you think you... Oh, you have my king crumpets.
Yes, you're your king crumpets. King Thermidor.
Num 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 num. Num 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 num. Oh, those were some magnificent crumpets. Why are you looking at me like that? Do I have crumbs on my shirt? Chamberlain, King! Where are you, Chamberlain?
Yeah, it's the crumbs.
The king dismisses you with a curt nod. You've seen what you needed to see, though.
It's funny how just everyone else completely doesn't
The river
see
claw
that.
called Amadeo is dressed in King Thermidor's royal garb. The disguise is cunning, but it was obvious to you that the king is an impostor.
I wouldn't exactly consider that cunning. But back to Catherine. Oh, you scrub lords. You got-netted ninny-muggins. You scallywags. You absolute rapscallions. And watch, it'll give me a quest to go. I'm getting power pips galore here. But watch, it'll give me like a quest to defeat some of these guys as soon as I go talk to her. Oh, fire guy's actually doing fire spells. Odd. Alright, back up to full health after those scallywags.
Did you see it? Thank goodness it's not just me. It's nothing like our King Thermidor at all.
Yeah, because he's not even the same species.
The real king is... dreamy.
You definitely seem to be a fan.
You need to return to Sir Thomas Cromshell. Tell him what you've learned.
Aye, aye. Back to the prisoner. Oh, I almost got pulled in there. Thomas. The king is not a king. He is an imposter. As a false leader. This, that loading screen's taking quite some time. It's making me nervous there.
What? The king is what?
Oh, River Claw.
I can't believe the king is an imposter. Yet it explains so much. His huge appetite. How badly his clothes fit.
No, I'm sure that was just, perfectly normal.
This aggression will not stand. Something must have happened to the king. The real king, when he went through the breach in the river wall.
Well, then we shall go after him.
The king took several guards with him. Please go through the breach in the wall. See if you can find the king or any of his guards.
At
First, though,
once.
you will need a royal order to get by those guards. That won't be easy. If you can get the king's seal from his desk in the royal tower, I can make an order for you.
Sounds good. I'm just gonna mark this spot so I don't have to keep running back here and, waiting the 10 seconds. I get why they had to do that, because, the first time you go in there, it's like not a boss fight, but a fight in a tower nonetheless. But every other time, it's like just let me go in.
You find the king's seal in a drawer filled with letters and CDs. Sir Thomas will need that.
Right, now back to Sir Thomas.
Wonderful! Just show this royal order to the guards. They'll let you pass and enter the breach.
At once. Into the breach we go. I do like how this starts as like a quest for just figuring out what's going on with the batteries. And then it turns into a whole, like, two kingdoms fighting and doing some spy work and just all kinds of other stuff like that.
You show the guards the royal seal. They let you pass.
Out of my way, ye scallywag.
You pass through the breach in the river wall and enter the deep warrens. You should look for any clues to the whereabouts of the king or any of his royal guard.
Maybe if I were to just look at the one sitting right in front of me.
Thank goodness you've come to save me.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Oh, good to see you. I'm so weary I can barely stand, though. I need you to drive back some of the monsters that have been attacking me.
I'm guessing these angler thugs.
Could you defeat the angler thugs and give me a chance to rest and think?
I'll show 'em what's what. Yo, 1-2-8. Go on, smacking 'em. Later on, myth guys are super annoying to fight against because they do just earthquakes constantly. If you don't know, earthquakes, they remove all of your blades. So if you're ever wondering why I always do this one, like the non-unique one, followed by the unique one, it's because of that, just habit. Because, you know, if they remove the non-unique one, then I can just put a second one on there, but if they remove the unique one, I can't make the two non-uniques stack with each other. So it's basically just me always preparing myself for them to do an earthquake. Even though, like, even if I do it against a non-myth enemy or like a myth at a super low level like this, it's still just, I don't know, I just find it easier just to get in the habit of doing things than relying on like just noticing the correct situation and using it. Alright, there's two of those sun guns down. Okay, let's gotta fight one at a time. Or not one at a time, but like initiate the fight with one. Build up some pips and all that stuff, and then by the time that I'm ready to hit, the second one will have joined. But then the second one spawned. And now the second blade, and we shall ruffle stump them. The fire kitty cat. And incineration mode. Alright, there we go. We fought these scallywags for ye.
Good work. You pummeled those angler thugs back into the depths.
That we did. Only problem, they're infinitely respawning.
King Thermidor? Yes, I did come with him through the breach, but we were separated shortly after we arrived.
Any clue where he went to, my friend?
I know the king is still somewhere within these deep warrens. I refuse to return to Crab Alley without him.
As will I, my friend.
Well, I've drawn a line in the sand here, in this no crabs land, and I will wait here until you find him.
Okay, so you care about the king, but only so much.
But first, can you help me fix my fortifications? That way you can go safely ahead, knowing that I'm watching your back.
Yeah.
I need you to collect some of the loose shells scattered about and bring them here. Can you do that for me?
That I can do. Grab in some shells, grab in some shells. Here I am, grab in some shells. The jellyfish. 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 Oh, kelp. I love Julian Smith. He's got some banger songs. Get that jellyfish song that I was singing there. Basically, the premise is he's got, like, for part of it is this guy named Julian Smith makes YouTube. Well, he does all kinds of, like, interesting little things, but he's got a cousin who ate a jellyfish and it screwed him up mentally because he almost died from the jellyfish. It was like peak YouTube from back in like, or like, I don't even know what time period, but they would, like, his videos are like over 10 years old, I think. They're still awesome though. They still hold up today.
Those will do nicely. Now, can you help me fix my fortifications?
But of course I can.
We want to create walls with the bigger shells and make scarefish soldiers using the smaller shells.
Pretty sure all the shells I grabbed were pretty much the exact same size. Yeah, I don't know if that's actually gonna stop them from coming in. It seems that they can just walk around it. And also with this one, you're trapping some of them in with you. What is that guy's level? Oh, 50. Oh, I'm guessing he's probably doing this quest in order to get it ready for waterworks.
Good job. These shell walls will help me defend the line, and the scarefish will frighten off most of whatever comes this way. Excellent. Now we can focus on finding King Thermidor.
Good idea.
You'll need to defeat some Riverclaw guards. Cause them such distress that one of them will confess what he knows about our king.
Aye, aye. I'm just gonna mark this spot. Here, ye Riverclaw guards, let me smack ye. The gameplay is definitely really repetitive, but it's still like relatively fun. And I gotta say, I am thoroughly enjoying the quest line. And plus, it's kind of cool just seeing all the neat sights and all that stuff. I feel like Wizard City is one of the coolest worlds just because of how Cyclops Lane. You know, you have the lightning atmosphere from Cyclops. You've got the whole like fiery area from Fire Cat Alley. And then you also have like the snowy area from Colossal Boulevard. And then you have a whole underground, you know, like underground regular area and underground cave from the Fire Cat, or no, from Crab Alley. Plus, you know, you've got the caves that you can do too. So there's so much variety with Wizard City that you're never gonna be bored for too long because there's always something that you can do. There's always something there to just kind of break up the monotony.
Hey! Oh, no more. The Crab King is held beyond the Alcazar, in the depths of the Wailing Cavern.
Okay, now is that so hard? Captain Roderick.
The Wailing Cavern? Oh, that doesn't sound good. Not at all. Oh. Clearly, we need to rescue King Thermidor from the clutches of these brutes, but a direct assault may not work.
Why not?
I need you to scout the Alcazar. That's their fancy name for a castle. And see if you can't find a secret way to sneak in.
Oh, good idea. We shall ambush them from inside. There's there's a mission in Skyrim during the Civil War. I want to say the Stormcloak one over the Civil War that you can basically do kind of that. You know, you can either do the frontal assault on the castle, like on the keep, or you can go through and like swim up the sewer system, which is like awesome. That's that kind of stuff. I do wish that they would give you the option of,
A small passageway into the Alcazar is hidden back here, but it's too dark to navigate.
I do wish they'd give you the option of just going in solo rather than with your people during the Civil War, because I don't know, it's fun. You know, you just do like the dragon aspect shout, and then you go through and you do the summon storm shout, and all of a sudden you're walking in like this ethereal warrior of awesomeness with like a thundercloud above you, just bolting down lightning in the middle of a downpour. It's awesome. But unfortunately, it's not great at the friendly fire. So you end up half the time by killing your own people.
Maybe Captain Roderick will have an idea what to do next.
Yes, we shall talk to him.
A dark passageway, you say? Perfect! Sounds like you'll need a light.
Indeed. Indubitably.
Have you seen the glowfish around here? They are so pretty.
I wonder if we could use their glowing to make stuff glow.
Go collect some. Once you have a school's worth, take them to the dark passageway and release them.
Good idea, Captain Roderick.
Well, they'll swim into the tunnel and light your way.
Aye, aye. I think we'll go capture these glowfish and release them in there, but we shall do that next episode. I think we've accomplished enough for today, so I shall see thee next time. Thank you for joining me on today's adventure of the Autistic